Hey, 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 hey. Let's add a little volume to that. Hey, hey. All right. Hello, everybody. Hey, 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 hey. Hello, everybody. What's going on? Nikki Victorious here for Victorious Vibes. Let's take a listen for a second. Hey, you guys hearing this track? All right. Hey. All right, all right. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to another episode. This is the second episode of our Sit Down Victorious Vibes Light interviews. Hey, hey, hey. And we have a special guest in the house. I am so excited to introduce Ajhanie AZURE. That is correct, right? Ajhanie AZURE. I said it correctly. All right, all right. So big up yourself. Welcome to the Victorious Vibes Sit Down Light interviews. I am so excited to have you here. Thank you for coming. I appreciate your time. And people, we are so excited to be sharing what is new and next for this artist. And you guys already done know. So what we do here on the show is I have what's called the Victorious Vibes Fun Facts Questionnaire. So it's just a series of questions, fun questions that I'm going to start out with asking you. And then after that, we'll talk about what you have going, your new single, and you could tell the people then what's next, okay? All right, so you ready to go?
Absolutely.
All right, people. All right, so the first question is for Ajhanie. Okay, where are you from? Where are your parents from? Toronto or somewhere else?
Okay, so I'm from Brampton, Ontario.
B-Town, B-Town, B-Town.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
I'm from Brampton. Originally, I'm from Jamaica. That's where I was raised.
Okay, J.A., J.A.
Yes, ma'am. And my parents are from Jamaica as well.
Okay, so which part?
Mandeville.
I
grew up in Jamaica. I grew up in Kingston.
Kingston. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So second question. Do you have any siblings who are artists or entrepreneurs like yourself, or are you the star of the family?
So I have a little sister, and she is she's younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
But she's into designing dresses, so she will be an entrepreneur.
Okay, look out for her.
Yeah.
So will she be your stylist?
Oh my gosh, she'd crush that. Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's awesome. So it's just one sister you have?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just two of you?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And I'm sure she looks up to her brother, seeing how you do the music and everything. Is she into music like yourself?
Yeah. So
okay.
She likes singing herself.
Okay.
And, she loves just being around music too.
Okay.
So the music genes was hitting her.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay, nice. All right. So third question. Do you have a nickname, or did you have a nickname growing up?
I have a nickname right now, and that nickname
What's
is
your nickname?
Jazz. And
Jazz.
Yeah, that's what
okay. So Jazz. All right. So how did they derive from that? From you playing instruments?
Yeah, so it's a mixture thing. So I'm a part of a group called Aquila Forever.
Okay.
And they're a collective of artists all across the globe. And
you guys hear that? Aquila Forever.
Aquila Forever.
Big up.
ONEZ is gonna come out really soon. So
you guys hear that? All right. All right.
And when we first because we typically communicate through Discord. Mm-hmm. Discord is essentially it's a Skype, but
right.
And when we first all spoke to each other, because we're all from different parts of the country, mm-hmm. They saw my name and just fused it, and they were like Jazz. I
like it.
Mixing it together.
Right.
So yeah. And when I was younger, I used to get called AJ a lot. That's still
AJ, yeah.
That's my name.
Jazz. I like it. It fits you. I think it's fitting. I think that's fitting. That's why I like to ask my guests these little stories. I think that's cute. A little history about y'all. Okay, so fourth question. What is your favorite sport?
Basketball. In terms of playing stuff, I used to be really indifferent towards basketball. I was forced to play it.
Right.
So, now,
you were forced to play?
Yeah.
Why? Because you're tall?
Yeah. And they were yo.
You gonna be an athlete. You going in the NBA, boy. You better make your mama proud.
Yo, that's exactly it. And then I grew up and I was like, nah, this didn't make me happy.
It's not for me.
Watching it is really nice. You know
okay.
Playing it for fun is fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is your favorite sports team?
Oh, I'll say the Raptors.
Raptors? Okay, big up Raptors. Big up Toronto. Hey. All right. Okay, so that concludes that. All right, next question. Are you an introvert or an extrovert or a little of both?
I'm an extrovert.
Extra.
I'm the most extrovert ever.
Okay.
It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Always very much so like energized by being around
That's
people.
right.
Like,
you are very energetic. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. FYAH.
Yo,
FYAH
it's
vibes.
so funny. I'll go to different places and then people are just like, "Oh, I know you." I was like,
Yeah.
"How do you know me?" Like, "Oh, you're the one with the energy." I'm like, "Ah, thanks, man."
Right. People recognize real. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would agree that you're an extrovert too. But I know every extrovert like myself, I'm an extrovert, but I know there must be times where you become introverted. Like there's automatic times. But those times must be like when you're really going through shit because that's not your personality. So if you see me quiet, if you see us quiet, y'all, you better stay away. Yeah.
That's a warning.
Right? What would your dream vacation be like?
Oh my goodness, going to the Bahamas.
Ooh,
Bahamas.
Bahamas.
Is a really, really beautiful spot.
Yeah.
I think anywhere that's like warm and has a beach, yo, that's it. That's the one.
Bahamas sounds really beautiful. Everybody says Jamaica first, or Cuba, or Dominican, but Bahamas, Bahamas sounds really.
Have you ever been to Atlantis?
I've never been to Atlantis. I've been to Atlanta, but not Atlantis. No. Where is that? Atlantis is in Bahamas?
Yeah, so Atlantis is essentially like, it's like this really big like resort that's in the Bahamas, and it's very, very, very wonderful. It's like huge.
Is that the Atlantis where there's been a lot of controversial history attached to it?
I don't know actually. I went there when I was really young.
Okay.
Time, but it might be.
Might be. I'll have to do some research on that and see if it's the same Atlantis.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's very interesting. All right, so next question with the same type of topic. Would you prefer mountains or the beach? The beach. All the way the beach. Me too, people. Let me not climb no mountain. I'm sitting on the beach. I'm going to look at the mountain. Yes, that's right. Okay. So next question. iPhone or Android? iPhone.
And I've had both, so this is coming from like a perspective that's not like super jaded.
Okay.
Where people are like iPhone because iPhone is the best, but you never actually had an Android. You know what I mean? I've had an Android, and oh my gosh, iPhone.
Okay, so good. Now I can ask you, what is the difference?
First of all, like text not sending on green.
Okay. Is that for Android?
Yeah, because text on Android will always send on green because they don't
have message. That's true.
And like with not having iMessage, that means like you can't like just use the Wi-Fi and just text people. Like with Android, with Android you don't necessarily need Wi-Fi to text, but like iMessage is just goated. You know what I mean? iMessage is great because iMessage you can send photos.
Okay, so no wonder with Android my pic messages, when I send pics on text, for some reason the multimedia doesn't work. So, but if I send it on WhatsApp, it's no problem.
Exactly.
So I don't know. That might make me kind of try it because that's annoying. It's really annoying. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. All right. So, would you rather cook or have someone else do the cooking for you?
I would rather cook.
Oh, ladies. Okay. Always a man who can cook is a good thing. Hey. All right. So, what's your specialty?
Dude, okay. So my specialty right now is I love cooking eggs, and then I'll saute onions, and saute peppers, and then cook the eggs on top, and then season it with like salt and pepper.
That sounds nice.
And then put a little bit of paprika on top.
That sounds nice.
You get some hash browns on the side.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in my cooking era right now.
Yeah. And I didn't have a proper breakfast, so that sounds really, really good right now. Oh, okay. So are there any aspirations to start doing chef's things, like to cook, or you just really enjoy it as a hobby?
I just enjoy it, and like I think somebody once told me like cooking is art, and I see that, and I feel that it is. More than ever. Like before, I'll be honest with you, like before when you're just like in a hustle and bustle, and you're egg, that's one thing, but like taking your time to actually prepare a dish, it's
and put love into it. It's true. I'll tell you a funny story, because as a single mom, I always had to cook all the time. So as I'm older now and I'm more free, it's like I don't feel like cooking. It's become such a hobby that it took kind of the enjoyment out of it. And ironically, yesterday I came home and I was in the mood for food. And I cooked up a storm. I made my oxtail and everything. I'm gonna fry up some wings. And, potato salad, and I cut up my tomato and cucumber and put on my balsamic. And I was just doing it up. So that was just ironically yesterday. Speaking of cooking, so I guess you just have to be in the mood for it. And I enjoyed it. It was like sprinkling the thyme cutting up the piece of onion and ginger, sauteing it up, the smell of the whole cooking in the house. It was like, dang, I haven't had my house smell like cooking like mama's cooking in a long time. So it was good. It was good. So that was fun. All right. So moving on. What is the best gift you have ever received?
The best gift I ever received was my acoustic guitar named Velvet from my dad, tied with my electric guitar named Ruby. It's right over there. She's right over there.
Oh, okay. So yes, my director is bringing over the baby. Bring over the baby. Yes.
You got a bit of space around you. So
yes. So you can hold it up or take it out. Do what you.
Can I get a drum roll, please?
Yeah. Do we have a drum roll?
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, oh, isn't she a beauty? Hello. I'm Nikki Victoria. It's nice to meet you.
Mind me asking, what is the name of, what do you call her?
Her name is Ruby.
And I could guess why.
Yeah,
the color,
red, man. The ruby red, man. It just speaks.
And I love how it says FYAH.
Yes.
FYAH.
What?
FYAH.
It's red.
Yes. Beautiful. So so how long have you been practicing and playing the electric guitar?
I've been practicing and playing guitar since 2019.
Oh, wow.
Well, if you have the cord, we got a monitor right next to you.
I actually put it on you right now.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Right, people, so
it's so convenient. We got a monitor right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to put you on a spot. You know what I mean?
This is why we love the Studios podcast. This is why we do it here. We got live things going on. We are going to get a live gift of
you don't know.
Talent. Wonderful.
This is going to be an ill one right here, man.
It is.
What do you need? Any assistance?
Yes, let's give him a sec.
This is why you kind of, for me personally, this is why I do this stuff, yo. Like, random stuff like this is like
See here.
It's a gift.
It is.
Hallelujah.
Oh, feel like we up in church. We about to have church, people. Hey.
Ooh. I'm gonna need to tune this. Does anybody have a guitar tuner?
Do we? No, I don't know if we have a guitar tuner in here. Live, people, live. We are live. This is exciting. Episode 2 of the Sit Down Victorious Vibes Light interview. And we have recording artist Ajhanie, AZURE.
I'm hearing something.
Hey, yes, we are hearing. Oh, listen to that. Just a few strings on that. Ooh.
So maybe I can put it in here. I'm trying to.
Oh.
That's why we love Rasta Samurai. Talented director. Yes, digital engineer.
Let me try something one more.
Yes.
I like that. But I want to put it in the mix board.
Right, we're going to try putting it in the mix board, everybody. This is live, people. You are getting firsthand. All right, so let's see if we can hook it up in there. Raw talent. Ooh, yes. All right. Introducing Ajhanie, AZURE on the electric guitar. Hey. All right. Hey.
This song, it's called Complicated. If you know the words at home, please sing along. Yeah. Please don't make this complicated. What about the time we wasted on our love, I can't keep the things we traded. So I'll keep my residual. You take back your typical. Please don't make this complicated. Said please don't make this complicated. Said please don't make keep my residual. You take back your typical. Said please don't make this complicated. Nikki, sing it with me this time. Say please don't make this complicated. Oh yeah, with the harmonies. Please don't make this complicated. One more time. Please don't make this complicated. Woo! Please don't make this complicated. Please don't make. Hey, please don't make. Say please don't make this complicated. Hey. Hey. Yeah. No complications. No complications. Complications. No complications. No please don't make this complicated. Said please don't make this complicated. One more time, Rasta. What you got? Hey, what you got? What you mean?
Hey,
What?
Complicated, we just gonna make it faded into the music. Yeah, we up in D to E, Victoria's Secret, don't you see? Yeah, we making this publicly. Yeah, on that harmony. Yeah, we're not making it complicated at all.
hey, very simple. Hey,
Yeah.
keep it simple.
Said please don't make this complicated. Said please don't make this complicated. Said please don't make this complicated. One more time. Please don't make this complicated.
Hey. Victoria's vibes, everybody. Oh my gosh. Hey. Talk about electric fire. Talk about electric fire. Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
That was wow. That was wow. That was wow, man. Even though, yo,
I was off guard. I wasn't really ready. I didn't really practice,
you never know what you're gonna get it up in here, but straight up, really, that was hype. Really hype.
I'm telling you.
You know what I mean? And I know that that's nothing for you. I don't know so that nothing for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know that. That's what I'm saying. It's hype. So imagine when he's like really in his zone.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Really in the Victoria's vibe.
But he in the zone right now.
Yes. Yes, he is. I'd like to thank you so much for doing that. That was amazing. It really just gets me going again and just makes me want to get in the studio and start doing the thing again. It's been years, and it's just like, when you catch that fire again and you just get in the zone live, I'm speechless right now. Hey, Rasta, awesome. I don't even want to go back into the questions. That was beyond the rest of the that was beyond. That was beyond. You know what? We're just gonna get into start talking about your music, because honestly, the rest of the questions are basic compared to after all that. All right. So you have a new single coming out. Let the people know what the single is, the date, and when they are to log on to listen to that the very moment. Go.
Absolutely. First and foremost, I want to say thank you for lending me your voice and sharing your voice. And secondly, thank you to Samurai over there.
Thank you.
With the bars.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man.
My next single is called Grounding. Grounding. It's coming out June 23rd, 2020.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
June 23rd.
June 23rd, people.
Yep.
June 23rd. And that's why we had to get him into the Victoria's Vibes Light interview. Go ahead.
So I got a question here.
Yes,
so since the single's coming out June 23rd, right?
Yeah.
Is there gonna be a video in the making for it? Or?
I actually would love to make a video for it, to be honest with you, yo. I'd love that. It's a very powerful song. It's a lot of impact. And I want it to impact people to the biggest of the highest.
My next question is, what would you visualize, in your perspective, what would you visualize your video would look like? Like, I don't know, just an idea. I don't know, like just an idea, you know, a picture.
So first and foremost, from a picture, I want it to be like very natural. Like I envision like just kind of being near trees for like at least one segment of it. Another part and another segment would be paying ode to like Brampton and playing ode to like where I'm actually from. Primarily because I think if you come up from Canada, like if you come up like from the GTA, like you always have to pay respect from where you come from, because it's not easy to go for your dreams out here.
That's true.
It's not easy to go for your dreams out here. So for me, when I visualize a song like Grounding, it's at such a high level of quality that I feel like it's important to pay respect to where you come from when you hit new heights, you know?
That's right.
And finally, I also envision like there's like a dance. When y'all listen to the song, you're gonna hear it. There's like there's like a dancey section to it where I'm like, everybody, let's jam hands up. I need a crowd for that part.
Right.
I need a whole crowd of people just
So you
jamming.
need like a good amount of people.
Yes.
Like at least maybe like 30 or 40,
Yes.
maybe like because when you have at least, don't get me wrong, a good amount of people is good, but it's all about the camera work, what makes it look like a lot more people than that. So you could have 20 and 30 people, but meanwhile it looks like 100 people. You're making it look like
that's true. Like the
and
drone
especially
shots.
that and if you, it depends on how you visualize your video and how you plan it. Like I would have to say you would have to plan it like a production, like you have like a storyboard and everything, and this is this scene, this verse, and all of that and everything. So you know which you go by your lyrics. So your lyrics is your storyboard. All right. So each part of your lyric, maybe this is the scene you want, this is the scene you want, and that's the scene you want. So that's how I visualize doing videos. You know what I mean? Go by the lyrics and by what they visualize. You know what I mean? So it makes it a little easier than, okay, what's next? What do you mean what's next? You got the like I hate hearing that. What do you mean what's next? It's never what's next. You know what I mean? It's never what's next.
Yes, that's true. So basically, so grounding. How did you come up with the concept of the song?
So first and foremost, when it came to the concept of the song, I started making that song at a really, really, really rough point in my life. Like a really, really low point in my life. And at that point in my life, so much was sort of being destroyed. So many foundations was being destroyed that I didn't really feel like I had very much of a foundation. And so the name Grounding is like a threefold meaning. The first meaning, simply referring to this idea that I repeat in the song called 6 feet off the ground, where it's like, instead, when we typically think of death, we think of this idea, people refer it as like 6 feet in the ground. And grounding itself is referring to like being in the ground. But 6 feet, being 6 feet off of the ground is kind of saying like in death there is a rise, like in a fall there's a rise.
You're speaking abstract, abstract in way, because I love art. I love abstract in different ways in art. It doesn't necessarily that you're drawing, it necessarily doesn't have to be music. It can be abstract in different ways how you see life. It's beautiful. You get what I'm saying? So I'm feeling you what you're saying, man. I definitely do. But on the real, to be honest, I just want to get a little deep, but because he brought grounding, right? On the real, like I love my shoes and all of that. But on the real, we supposed to be grounded with our feet to the ground with bare feet, and so we feel the earth and all of that and everything. This is like it's shielding us away from it. You get what I mean? But don't get me wrong, there's too much things in the ground, wagon jukos and all of that and everything like that. But you know, but if there's nice grounding and nice grass, me know that, me gonna take off my shoes and all that, man. I want to feel the nut, or if it's sand or something, I want to feel the earth, man. Want to feel it.
And and it's funny. I'm so happy you just did that, because that's the third and final meaning that you beat me to, because you're meant to. Yeah, that's right. Grounding is also referring to that connection. Did you know that it's actually healthy for you? Like it's healthy for you to put your soles on the grass.
Yes.
And it really does connect you with Mother Earth, because as we know, like we call her Mother Earth for a reason. She lives.
That's right.
We live through her.
That's right.
And so
nurturing.
Exactly.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. We go back to the earth.
That's right.
We come from the earth. We go back to the earth.
Have y'all watched Avatar before?
Oh yeah. I watched the series. I watched the movies. Yo, you're talking to a guy who watched these things.
Yo, I rewatched that movie. Yeah, when I was younger, I didn't get it. But when I grew up and I rewatched that movie, one thing that it said is like all the energy you take when you're here is borrowed. one day you must give it back.
Right.
Yes.
And it's so real, right?
And I love the avatar
Yes.
because it's all the avatars of the you know, like, okay, there's earth, wind, fire,
All the
you know,
elements.
all the elements.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The true elements what are on earth.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then after each one, the fire people, the wind people, you know, the earth, you know what I mean? I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like they know how to master their art of their power with it. You know what I mean? But they have to like live amongst each other, but they're in war instead. You know what I mean? Like straight up, because they got a power, but it's almost the same thing in reality, where all these the ones who are the world leaders, they got all this power. They think that they could be mighty and that they could bully the next little guy.
That's right.
It's almost the same thing in the movies.
Concept.
They just try to make it look sense. But I just had to put my 2 cents.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nikki, but you know what I mean?
No,
straight up.
Thank you. That makes sense. That adds to the entire concept of the conversation here. And I appreciate that. Definitely, I completely 1000% agree with that. And that's something that we've all lost. And that the 1%ers want us to not concentrate and get back to. That's why this AI is coming out and all this looking to convenience and forgetting how to live natural and not cultivating and, you know, all these rules that even, I'm sorry, but, you know, bringing in certain homeowners that cannot garden now in your own backyard, them bringing in all these other rules. So you can't cultivate, you know, so it's very true, bringing back to that point. But back to the grounding point, I'm so glad you're bringing this energy in your album and in that single of that natural reality and natural elements and bringing it back to the earth and bringing it back to the grounding where we came from. So please continue on that.
I received that. Thank you very much. And thank you, Samurai, because I love that. And thank you, and I feel you. Yeah, it's super important. It's very, very, very important. One of the biggest things that when I was writing Grounding, I remember specifically, like, I storyboarded it, like, when it came to the lyrics, because I wanted it to follow a bit of a cyclical nature. If you look at the song in and of itself, it has highs and lows. You know, like
so intricate.
It's very intricate. And it's all a message. There's a lot of themes, and and that's one of the reasons as to why it took 3 years to make.
No. You no, on the real, that no, on the real, it's good that you're laughing about it, but guess what? I'd rather it takes time for quality,
right,
than you rushed it.
That's right.
Okay, because on the real, I love it when I hear, yo, it took me time, you know. It took me at least amount of time, like not like a day. No. Don't get me wrong. Certain creations might come that way. Yeah, don't get it twisted.
Right.
But when there's good quality, really, like you went in, like it took a little time.
Yes, that's right.
You know what I mean? So don't look upon it like, it took 3 years. Well,
I'm
you know
so
what?
proud of
You know what?
man.
3 years, it'd be worth it.
Yeah,
that's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
Like, oh my gosh. First of all, I received that and I thank you for it. And yeah, man, because like, especially in the modern age, you know, whether because of like there's like a lot of saturation in music right now, or just in general, like it's never been harder to kind of stick out. But if you focus on doing something just for the sake of doing it, and you do it to the highest degree of ambition, and you have vision, that is what's going to make you stand out and make you different. So I received that and I thank you for it, because I'm gonna be honest with you, like this song took blood, sweat, and tears. Like there were people that were supposed to be on the song that couldn't be on the song anymore. That almost really discouraged me. Wow. Even the idea that you hear now, like I spoke to Nikki beforehand. Shout out to you, Nikki.
Yeah, man, big up yourself.
Thank you. One thing she told me was like, yo, your range is insane. And I'm gonna look direct in the camera and say
That's
this.
Right.
I could not do this stuff a year and a half ago. Like it took me to be able to teach myself how to sing and to continue. Even what we just did with me singing, I couldn't do that a year and a half ago. I had to teach myself that. Okay. So I received that, and I thank you for that in terms of like taking time, because it takes time to do anything worthwhile. Like, you know what I mean? It takes time to do any single thing worthwhile. So thank you.
It's true. And you're so welcome. And I'm so honored and blessed to have been the one that you finished your track. Now you're going to release it after 3 years, and you get to introduce that on my show.
Yeah.
You know, so that is such a blessing.
Could I intervene right in here?
Yes,
I hope there's going to be a follow-up, because there's going to be a video in the future.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? There's going to be a video in the future, straight up, So we'll do a follow-up interview in the future. I'm hoping that we'll be doing a BTS too as well.
That's
you get what I mean?
We always supporting here on Victorious Vibes, and one thing I love with all my support towards all the artists is just to continue to support you as you continue to grow and cultivate and elevate. Not just do a promo, do an interview, and it's like, okay, good luck in the future.
Yeah. No.
It's all about continuing to support that network and build a FYAH Bun Bad Mind family.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, my birthday barbecue is July 22nd. You better keep that date open.
There.
All right. So, and you guys look out for the flyer as well. July 22nd, Victorious Vibes B-Day Barbecue. But anyway, I had to throw that in there. But yeah, so that's what I mean about really being real. You can call me, you can give me a shout. You know what I mean? Nikki Wagwan or Nikki, this is the next thing coming out. Any next thing you have coming out, when you do have the video ready to release, let me know and let us debut it.
The network always encourages anything what's coming out. Like, look, I'm just saying straight. Besides videos, singles, look, even if you got a blog,
that's what
share
I'm
it.
saying.
You know what I mean?
Type of business, like the last interview I had with YCG Creek. Big up to her, YCG.
Bless up the YCG.
And so she has another business I didn't even know about outside of her artistry, being a recording artist, which is her cleaning business, Mikasa. You know what I mean? So that's why I like to speak with you guys and find out, other aspects of what you have going on and other things that you could promote to the people to support your business and your music and get the bag in every area.
Yeah.
And that's what we doing.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
man.
Definitely, for sure.
Absolutely.
But could I ask this? Yeah. It's 2023. Mm-hmm. I know that we talked about videos and all of that and everything. So is there anything else in the process coming out for the future this summer or this end of the year or the beginning of next year of 2024?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we like to just get in
get it
straight.
You heard it here first, people.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. We just like to pick your brain.
Right. So yes, after grounding, what do you have coming up next?
Absolutely. Okay, so on June 22nd, I've got a show. And that show is going to be at 330 Geary or 280 Geary. I can't remember it correctly.
Where's that, in Toronto?
In Toronto. And which is funny because it's like the night right before Grounding comes out.
Right. So, I was going to say June 22nd. Then your single comes out June 23rd.
God is good.
What a synchronicity.
Yeah, right.
Beautiful.
God is good. God is really,
all the time.
All the time.
Right.
So I have that, and I'll be continuing to play. I've got another show on August 9th as well. So I'll just be continuing to play and continuing to promote myself through there. Furthermore, I've got after Grounding, I'm going to put out this song. It's like a tentative name. It's called Moon and Stars.
Okay.
After that, I just want to continue to drop singles for a while. I want to really build up a lot of momentum.
Yes.
Because not to toot my own horn or anything, but I think that what I'm doing is really unique.
And
I think that
you ain't tooting your own horn. I'll tell you.
So mind me asking you, are you like freelancing with bands and stuff like that? Like I know that you're a guitar. You do electric guitar. Do you do bass as well?
Yes. I play.
What else do you play? Mind me asking.
That was my next question. You took it out right now.
I play guitar. I play bass, and I play piano and ukulele.
Okay. Ukulele.
Yeah.
Wow.
I haven't
really?
heard that one
okay.
for a minute.
Okay. Man, we're gonna have to talk some ethics later on. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some production later on or something. You know what I mean?
You haven't heard the last of Ajhanie,
but
with Victorious Vibes.
Yeah, man.
This is just the beginning.
Because I had to ask that because like I seen you perform and like this guy must be freelancing with other bands. It's like how many bands, mind me asking, have you like reached out to or worked with?
Oh my gosh, at least at this point like 8 to 10. So essentially, and so for some first of all, thank you. Secondly, for some grander context, I used to live in Quebec. And when I lived in Quebec, just to be like very frank about it, that was in 2022.
Montreal?
Gatineau.
Oh, Gatineau. Okay, all right.
Right beside Ottawa. And when I lived there and stuff, just to be frank about it, like the music scene was not really huge. And so when I moved back to Brampton and I had access to come to Toronto, I was like, okay, I'm going to come here and I'm going to be in this music scene like white on rice.
Right.
So when I started to do that, I just kept on playing with more and more people. And furthermore, I play guitar too, and I'm a freelance guitarist myself. People be like, yo, come play for me. Mm-hmm. So doing that has allowed me to be around different bands.
And network yourself.
Exactly. And so in February, I played this place called Rivoli, and that was when I actually had like my first band, which is really awesome, of a bassist, Aaron, shout out Aaron, of a guitarist named Bonk, shout out Bonk, and a drummer, Aaronic. So that was like really, really, really cool. Wow. And so now I'm like always on the lookout, but I've got those guys, and we want to do a lot of cool stuff this summer. Like we want to just go out to like Trinity Bellwoods Park and play, because like one thing they've noticed about me, they're like, "Yo, Jazz, like you can do this anytime, anywhere,
anytime, anywhere." Right? I mean, you guys saw the live. You guys saw earlier what took place.
We definitely gonna talk.
Yo, let's do it.
We got a lot to talk about, brother.
We're gonna work together.
Like I'm gonna be.
I want to work with my vocals with you. Like,
trust
me. Heck yeah! Like I'm gonna be so real about it.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be another story, man. It's all about you today.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
So my next question was with regards to the song "Grounding." Are you playing the electric guitar in there?
I'm so grateful you asked this question.
You're playing it, and who is it? A live band? I assume it's a live band. It sounds live.
Dude, this is so okay. So I'm just gonna be frank. I produced all of it.
Wow.
Yo, blessings to that.
Wow.
Yo, a vocalist, artist, guitarist, producer,
engineer.
So mind me asking, what programs do you use to record and all of that?
Okay, so the first thing I gotta say, first of all, thank you.
You're welcome.
I didn't engineer this. The person engineered this is T90. Shout out to T90.
Okay.
My engineers engineered every song that I've ever
So you got a team?
Okay.
No, my team is literally just me and my engineer.
Okay.
And I just do this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to continue on from there, I also had some production help by this guy named Name Change, who lives in America, and one more person named Meme.
Okay.
Meme is was also like, because I played bass on it, but Meme also.
My brother, I have to say this straight up, because you're talented. On the real, yes, you're freelancing, but on the real, you need to like freelance like for beats and stuff like that, beat production, that you could do riffs and all of that and everything. I see enough for you, man.
Yeah.
Besides being an artist, I'm seeing you as a producer.
Yeah, versatile.
Straight. Like, and you're young at this. This is a year, a lifetime thing, you know.
2019 is
I want to see your music go far. And I want to see your production go far. And I would love to be a part of it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Don't forget
Straight up.
Victoria's Vibe. We hear from the beginning, from the grounding.
Because I always recognize true talent.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen a lot of it. You know what I mean? Straight up.
You.
But let's get back to him.
So so all the instruments. So you produced it yourself. I hear the chords. So I assume you did it in different sections, in terms of recording your vocals and then recording the instrumentals.
Exactly.
So what was that like?
So that was a really cool process. So first and foremost, my brother Samurai also asked me what program I use. I use FL Studio. Shout out to all my FL Studio homies. FL Studio, that's what I use. And so the process went like this. First and foremost, how it begun was I was on a bit of like at the time, I was super influenced by funk. I have a song called "Complicated" we just played, and that was super inspired by the Gap Band, Uncle Charlie.
Okay, I know that. Yeah.
So I say these things to say my genre is pop, so I've always loved that stuff. The production went like this. At first, I simply recorded the guitar, and then I recorded the bass line. And I did it with like a friend who was just on the butt because he wanted to see me do it live. So I did it. And then after I did that, I was like, okay, this is really amazing. Like, I'm gonna bring this into life more. After doing that, I had the chorus down and I got to the verse. I knew when it came to the verse part, the verse production, I wanted it to be different. Primarily because one of the most powerful things you can do in music is use the idea of silence and taking and adding things.
Yes.
If you listen to grounding, you'll hear the bass come in and out. The verse has an acoustic. The verse is acoustic guitars instead of like normal guitars. And having small, intricate details like that will always keep your listener listening.
That's what I caught first. The intricacy of it.
I have to ask this question, man. Straight up, who inspired you for this? Like, who inspired you, bro?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I want to answer her a little bit more before I go into that because there's a little bit more things to do. Okay. So I got all of the production done before I went to recording the vocals.
Gotcha.
And it's really important to talk about this primarily because I like to be able to typically work both of them at the same time, but sometimes you need to have that structure. But okay, it's gonna be chorus, verse, breakdown, arrangement. Yeah, because I compose everything, right? And so as I was doing that and I was creating them that way, eventually I got this idea where I was like, yo, I want a choir section. I don't know why I want a choir section, but I want a choir section, which is where that came in.
Okay.
And then for that, I enlisted the help of Name Change.
Right.
Who is a phenomenal artist from
Big
he's
up
in
Name
LA.
Change.
Big up Name Change,
Yes.
in LA. And
Okay.
so that's how that came about. And through doing
Wow.
that, I was able to essentially piece it all together.
Wow.
Because after I had all the production, I was like, okay, let's lay some vocals.
Yes.
Spent a couple of days laying down the vocals for the chorus and the verse.
Right.
I will also say I rewrote that chorus and verse at least 8 times.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, yo.
Wow.
Yeah.
I believe you though.
Yeah.
I believe you. As a songwriter myself, I get it. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
You erase it. No, this sounds better.
Yeah.
No, that sounds better.
Yeah.
And then you go to sing the song and you're singing the other word that you forgot that you changed, and you're like, shoot, I changed the word. So I get that.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah. Big up
My brother Samurai.
Yes.
So
I was saying,
yeah,
you play. So there had to have been someone who inspired you, or someone you watched as a kid.
Yeah.
Inspired you.
Yep.
Who is it?
Yo, it's man.
I was just about to say.
Yo, you're so
I didn't
real.
want to say it though.
What is
I
it?
didn't
Say
wanna
it. Say it.
So Jimmy, yeah.
Jimi Hendrix?
Jimi Hendrix.
So
It had to
Jimmy,
have
and
been.
also I have to say this too. Like anybody who was singing and playing, I like when I hit 18, 19, 20, I was watching people like Daniel Caesar.
Okay.
I was watching people like Omar Apollo. I was
Go on.
watching people like Tom Misch.
Uh-huh.
And seeing the way that they went from playing and singing at the same time was crazy because, and I've been told this a lot now because I obviously have to practice really hard to get to this point. Like,
yeah,
singing and playing at the same time is nuts.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
No, because that's multitasking.
It's literally your brain is doing.
All right, check this out. Check this out.
Yeah.
You said that, right? So imagine one who's dancing and they're singing, right? They're doing whatever, da da da, and they have to do this and da da da. So they have to like rehearse and get that at the right, you know.
Right.
But now you gotta do the instrument
Right.
and be singing and all of that, and you might want to do a little thing and all of that, whatever and all of that. That ain't easy.
It's not easy. It's not.
And on top of it too, like one thing that I think my brother Samurai kind of touched on this idea of like breath control too. Like,
yep,
that's huge.
It's
breath
huge.
control is a
huge.
major thing.
If you don't,
Everybody picks up on that if you run out of breath.
But the thing is, you see what you have control of. You're the one controlling the beat. You don't. You don't have no DJ. No. Me, I control it.
Yeah.
So if you're controlling it, you have control of everything.
Everything. That's one of the best parts about it too. I'm not very traditional when I play. Like anybody who notices when I play, like I will do things like I'll play a couple chords and I'll stop to let my voice shine out.
Right.
And doing things of that nature is so impactful because as I said earlier, silence is one of the most important things that you can use in music. Shout out to my brother Kyle for talking about this with me. Just stopping right before to let your voice shine out. When it's only just me and the guitar, like things of that nature will really build up momentum and allow for the listener to be really encapsulated.
Right.
Furthermore, I think, and this is the advice to any musicians who watch this, embrace your mistakes. Like the show must go on and nobody will ever know if you mess up. Truly, because how can they, especially when you're small, yo, even if you're big, like nobody will.
The show must go on.
The show has to go on. Exactly. And a lot of times only you realize it because you're critiquing yourself. So you know when you made that mistake. But if you just continue on, nobody's really going to pick up on it unless you indicate
unless
that
you make the people making it obvious.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Awesome. Okay, so we talked about you want to say something?
Yes,
else?
I did. One more person that I've got to also shout out and thank for the song is Melanie. Melanie Carmen. Melanie Carmen is an amazing singer-songwriter.
Bless up.
Gotta check her out.
She and I crafted the breakdown core. So the breakdowns, melody and lyrics for Grounding. So breakdown 1 and 2. Okay. And this is really, really, really important to mention as well because this song coming together was obviously in large part because of me and things of that nature, but the people that also helped me to make it in terms of just giving inputs and just being like, I think this would be great, is also have to be, recognized too. So
absolutely. It takes a village, it's like it takes a village to raise a child, the music's the baby, and it takes the team, the village to raise the baby, so that's really, really awesome. I mean, what can I say? Big ups to you, man. Big ups to you. Congratulations on the release of this single, the work that you put into it, to see all of your work come to fruition now. is really amazing, and I'm blessed and honored to be a part of it. The fact of the timing, how everything worked out, and then I'm here doing my interviews, and it's just like a first and a first. You know, this is the second interview, so it's still very new in terms of this new element to my show. And I really appreciate you coming through, taking the time, sharing that. And like I said, I'm very blessed and honored that it was on my platform that you introduced the single and release of your song. And make sure you guys check it out. Make sure you guys check it out on Spotify, Apple. Name all the platforms where they can find it.
Yeah, please let them know.
YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, SoundCloud, Pandora, Tidal, and many, many, many more. Google Play, you know, you can get it anywhere, man. It's out.
All right, so you see this multi-talented man. You can do radio. He can do voiceover. He has it all. Like that was like you just advertise. Like you could record that. That's your intro right there. Yeah, like you know what I mean. Like he said, he does it all himself. He said he does it all himself. All the production, everything. So yeah, man. So big up. What's your Instagram? Let people know your Instagram.
Let them know.
My Instagram is at Ajhanie Azure. That is AJHANIAZURE, and that's on TikTok as well. Everywhere, Ajhanie Azure. Yes, ma'am.
All right. So you guys heard it first. You're very welcome. You guys heard it first. Anything else you want to add in there, Mr. Samurai?
Well, yo, it ain't gonna be the last time we're gonna be having our man up in here. You know what I mean? For now, because we're gonna be doing like an updated interview with the, you know, when he has like the video out, a little more production, and a couple of not only that, a couple of performances and all of that. We want to be talking about what this young man has been up to.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Straight up. This ain't the first, and it ain't the last. You're hearing it here first. EQ Sound Studios, Down to Earth Podcast headquarters here. You done know, from the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message nationwide. You done know. Pop, 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 pop.
Yo, wait, one more thing. Last thing I want to say too, June 22nd, I have a gig, a performance, and I also have one on August 9th or 6th, one of those two. Please come out to these shows. I specifically work on, yes, thank you so much. I specifically work on a set for live performances to make sure that it signs out. And I'm always trying new things. I'm always trying new different ways to innovate. And so like, I'm always taking notes. So even if you want to just go there and be like, yo, Jazz, like this was great. And this is where you can be more innovative. I received that because I just want to be really great. And I think that I am great, but I just want to get really great. I look up to people like MJ, you know, Michael Jackson, like Prince and stuff, because those were people who were so committed to their craft till they're from their first breath to their last breath, they were about their craft. And that's exactly what I want to be. I want to be great. So I hope to see y'all there, yo. This is going to be a beautiful journey. Thank you so much.
Definitely. You guys make sure you check it out. Definitely support the teams. And you done know, subscribe for Victorious Vibes. Thank you guys all for watching. More to come with the Victorious Vibes light interviews with more artists, recording artists. But today our star was Ajhanie Azure. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Make sure you tune in next time. Nikki Victorious, big up yourself. Big out, FYAH, Bon Bad Mind. Hey.